So welcome to Restorative Yoga and Yoga Nidra, the best class of the week. And it just needs the bell to mark the beginning. This is the beginning. So however you feel right now, I'm really hoping that if you feel great, I hope you're going to feel even greater. And if you don't feel so good, I hope you're going to feel awesome at the end of this hour together. So we're going to begin. You know what, as it's a kind of rainy day, I think we begin lying down, right? So just find yourself in a nice, easy Shavasana. Yeah, and just have a little bit of a kind of, feel around the ground. So, I mean, if you want, you can just completely slump and lie. But if you feel like, I'm just going to feel a little bit rolling around, moving, and just kind of feeling the ground, as if you're kind of feeling the ground with the whole of the back of your body. Maybe you want to just kind of move your shoulders around, kind of shuffling and getting comfy on the ground. It's kind of nice to do that. Just feeling the sense of your body and how it moves. And then letting it just rest down. Maybe let's just wriggle the legs a little bit. Just back and forth, rolling them in and out, just to shake them out, but gently with the support of the ground. And we maybe do the same with our arms, just kind of rolling them on the ground, very easy. It's just kind of loosening, but in such an easy way. And then maybe we'll just hug the knees, because that's always going to feel good. I don't think I've ever done this and never felt good, hugging the knees and rolling around. Even when I've had a bruised coccyx, this is great because your coccyx doesn't make contact with the ground. And you can kind of find the areas that you really want to get into as well. So let's make a circle with the knees. So hands one on top of each kneecap, and just taking that circle with both knees together, breathing in as you take the knees away and breathing out as you draw the knees in. So already we're engaging with our breath, which is, of course, the place to be. The breath is always present, it's always moving, it's always active. So if we can get close to that and remain close, then everything is going to fall into place. It's the kind of most direct, simplest in some ways, but challenging. Focus on your breath. That's very easy to say, but your mind's going to keep wandering off. And all you do is bring it back. You bring it back over and over and over. You recall, you come back home to the breath, to the present moment, to your body. We're going the other way now with the knees. Inhaling as the knees come away, exhaling, using the nostrils to breathe in and out of. Let's slow it down. Notice everything that's going around in your mind, noticing how your body feels, noticing, you may be reflecting on the day, maybe things are popping up, maybe things are just kind of loosening and disentangling. Let that happen. Let your kind of mind come in and out, but keep bringing it back, whatever happens, and hug the knees. Extend the legs up, push the heels up to the ceiling, extend the fingers up to the ceiling. Just feel that sense of engagement with the back, the whole of the back, including the neck, back of the neck, back of the head on the ground. You won't feel exactly the whole of the neck, but keeping the chin fairly tucked in. And now we're just going to flex the joints of the ankles and the wrists. Moving them, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just to lively up the legs and arms, a nice easy way. And then let's give that a little bit more movement, the wrists and ankles, but then let them affect the whole leg. Just let the arms be very kind of fluid. And let the spirals that come from the wrists and ankles come into the whole leg and arm, whatever way feels natural. So you kind of feel a little bit like, plants, a plant growing, or those beautiful sea anemones, how they move in the water reeds. Yeah. And then hug the knees again. Place the soles of the feet on the ground and slide the legs away. And let's come into this spinal rehab, I call this one. So the legs are fairly well apart, heels a good distance apart, maybe even as wide as the mat. And just to check that distance, we're going to just bring the toes together, roll the legs in, and make sure the toes aren't touching. They could be quite close, but not touching. Whatever's comfortable for you, and then let them roll out. Arms away from the body, palms facing up, making sure there's enough room to roll the arms in. So you might have done this one with me before, but we're going to go through it very slowly and mindfully, making sure the back of the head is nice and comfortable and the chin is tucked in so the neck is in line with the spine. So not like this. And if you find that you can't bring that chin down, then place your head on a small cushion or a folded blanket just to bring that neck into alignment. You can see that movement. Breathe in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. And let's just land. Before we start moving, just let the body settle a little and breathe in through the nostrils again. Close the eyes. Sigh out through the mouth. Slowing it down, and let's just get this whole body vibrating on a higher vibration. It's a very simple way of doing that just by chanting the mantra Om. So feel the beginning of that Om, that Ah, right in the base, and feel that Ah, the Ah, or, and it kind of goes to an Ah, and this is much more in the chest, and the comes into the head. So feel that movement of the Om. Okay, let's make a big loud sound, open the mouth wide, breathing in. Ah. Maybe we'll do that another couple of times because that just felt like it's laying the ground for that. Eyes closed, breathing in. Any level, any pitch that feels good for your body. One more. Again, find a level, the pitch that feels like it's resonating the best for you and your body. And let your breath be easy, breathing in and out through the nostrils. And hopefully the body's a little bit more open now and receptive. So we begin by rolling the legs in and out. So as you inhale, the toes are moving towards each other. And as you exhale through the nostrils, let the feet fall out to the sides. Let them really fall out as if the outside of the foot, maybe even the outside foot might even reach the ground. So you're exaggerating that slightly. Inhaling, bringing the toes as if they're going to meet. You're really wanting to make them move one way. And exhaling, feet fall out to the sides. Let's try that again. Moving slowly and steadily. So as slow as you can with that inhale. Inhale, steady, slow exhale, feet falling out to the sides, exaggerating that little. So this is impacting on the spinal column, but in a subtle way, but a powerful way. Spinal rehab. Take care of the spine and everything else will flow from that. You know, it is our center of our being. Physically, energetically, emotionally, on every level. Good. And now I think we'll bring the arms in. So as you inhale, the hands are facing upwards, toes are coming inwards. As you exhale, feet fall out to the sides and the hands roll in, palms flat to the ground. Inhaling, open the palms up to the ceiling, thumbs touching the ground, toes coming together. Exhaling, hands roll in, feet fall out to the side. And just keep following this slowly and smoothly, being very mindful, really noticing that coordination, the coordination of the movement, so that end point where the hands reach the ground, thumbs reach the ground, and the edges of the feet maybe even touching the ground or headed towards there. So one last thing to add in, hopefully this is, you've got this down, you've got it coordinated. So now as you inhale, the hands come up, the toes come together, the head rolls over, right over to the right. And as you exhale, head rolls over, as the hands come down, the feet fall out to the side. Inhaling, hands come up, toes together, head goes over to the right. Exhaling, feet out to the sides, palms roll in, and the head goes over to the left. So we're moving everything in time, coordinated. So we do this very slowly. In fact, we try and do it as slowly as our breath will allow. Inhaling, Toes come together, palms face up, head goes over to the right. Exhaling. Head goes over to the left, palms roll in, feet fall out to the sides. And just follow this slowly and smoothly. Close the eyes, feel into the body. Moving with coordination, with mindfulness, noticing where is your mind right now, has it already wandered off? Don't worry if it has. If it's wandered off and you've noticed, then that's brilliant. That's a big tick, that's a gold star. Always reward yourself, acknowledge yourself for that ability to recall, to notice when your mind's wandered off, to notice when you're not present. And that action of noticing and then bringing it back, no matter how many times you do that, each time is another remembrance and another strengthening of your resolve. Good. Make this the last one. So breathing in, toes together, hands up, head over to the right, breathing out long and slow as the feet fall out to the sides, hands roll in, head goes over to the left. Then we bring the head back to center. Breathe in through the nostrils and breathe out through the mouth. Give ourselves a full extension, point the toes, extend the arms away. Yeah, enjoy that beautiful expanded body. Notice how my spine feels a lot more open and ready now, less achy from just taking that time and attention. Point the toes, inhaling, exhaling, push the heels away. Inhaling, point the toes, exhaling, push the feet away. And let's see if we can just exaggerate and extend the left side of the body to begin. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand, push the left heel away, relax the right side, breathe in. To the left side of the body, push the left heel away, tighten the left buttocks slightly, and then as you exhale, just gently guiding that left wrist upwards and over the head, rolling the head over to the right arm, resting on the top of the right arm. So extending through the left side of the body. You can close your eyes or have them open, whatever feels better for you. Breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath in and release the left arm. Take a moment to notice the difference. I feel it a lot in my shoulder there, where it's just much more relaxed in the arm and shoulder. Relax the left side now. And now we're going to take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Breathing in, push the right heel away, draw the toes towards you, tense the right buttock slightly. And extend through that right arm. Breathing out. Expand. Let the head roll over to rest on the left upper arm there. Relaxing the neck. Every inhale, extend. Feel the inhale is filling the right side with air. Push the right heel away. And as you exhale, drawing that right arm upwards and over the head. One more breath in. And releasing on the exhale, let go of that wrist. Let the arms rest on the ground. And release both the legs. Just rolling them in and out just softly. Arms comfortably on the ground. Breathing into the nostrils. Fill the body with air. As you exhale, bring the arms forwards. Through space. And let's start a little movement sequence. So the inhale, the arms come up. But the arms stay there for a moment as it comes to the end of the inhale. And then the exhale, you press the back into the ground, draw the knees up into the body, hug the knees into the body. As you inhale, push the heels up. The arms are staying where they are. Exhale, draw the knees in without the hands. Inhaling, extend the legs away. You can either extend with the feet off the ground if you want to bring a bit more strength into the abdominals, or slide the feet away. And then exhaling to close this movement down, the arms come forwards and rest at the sides again. But it's all with the breath. The inhale, the arms are coming up. At the end of the inhale, the arms reach the ground. And then the exhale begins. Press the back into the ground. Draw the knees up right into the chest. Squeeze the breath out. Inhale, extend the backs of the legs. Push the heels up. Exhale, draw the knees in. Squeezing the breath out. Inhale, extend the legs away. Whole body is extended. And then we close it all down by bringing the arms forward. This is out breath, out breath, out breath. Let's just follow a couple more times. Inhaling, slow and steady. Try and focus your mind on keeping this movement smooth and steady. Exhaling, pressing the back into the ground, draw the knees up. Inhaling, extend. Exhaling, draw the knees in. Inhaling, extend. Exhaling, arms coming forwards. Let's do one more of these. Really focusing on keeping the movement smooth, even and steady. Breathing in. Full inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, press the back into the ground, draw the knees up, squeezing the breath out. Inhaling, extend the backs of the legs. Give those legs a good stretch. Exhaling, draw the knees in. Inhaling, extend the legs away. Exhaling, arms coming forwards. Just enjoying the solidity and support of the ground, feeling that underneath the arms and legs and the back of the head. So we're going to just hug the knees again, take the hands behind the knees this time, and have a little rock and roll lengthwise on the spine, just enjoying that movement, rocking, feeling a little playful. As long as it feels okay for you, there's no pain. Otherwise, just come up to seated, however you feel most comfortable, most easy. And just do a few things sitting. So let's take the hands to the knees, sitting up nice and tall, cross-legged. If you want to, you can sit on a cushion or a block. So we're just going to rub the knees a little bit here. Yeah. Pay some attention to these knees. They do a lot of work. They take a lot of abuse sometimes in these as well. We want to just acknowledge them there. Hand rest on the knees. And let's do these, loosen up the base of the spine, also into the hips. We really want to keep the spine upright and steady. This is stable. It's staying stable as it comes around. So inhaling, extending, feeling that lift in the crown, shoulders down, lift in the chest, belly strong. Exhale, bringing the body forwards and then round to the right. Inhaling as you lean back, exhaling as you come forwards. So think about everything moving here in the base. Everything else is kind of staying stable. We're turning, or we're pivoting on the base of the spine. So you should feel this a little bit into the lower back, into the hips there a little bit. Keep thinking about lengthening the body. Keep the shoulders down. Keep close to your breath. Breathing out. Inhaling, leaning back. Exhaling, leaning forwards. Good. And then come to center. Sitting tall as you inhale, feel that rising up, feel the crown, the silver thread lifting you up, feel the base of the spine going down into the center of the earth. So feel that centeredness, that silver thread, beautiful. And breathe into that. Now we're going to go the other way. So breathing in, lengthen, feel the crown lifting. Belly strong, chest lifted, heart open, breathing out, leaning forwards as far as you can, then around to the left and back. Inhaling, exhaling the front half of the circle. Keep that integrity here. Holding yourself together here, front and back, mutual support system there. Healthy relationship, you can see that in the front and the back, mutually supportive. Exhaling forwards, inhaling. Try and keep that an even, steady pace as well. So even though your abdominals are working, we're keeping everything open here for a breath. Inhaling, exhaling. One more round, inhaling, exhaling, and come back to center. Interlink the fingers, extend up, push the hands up, keep the shoulders down. So it's not like this with the shoulders up. Shoulders are down, so you've got space here between the ear and the shoulder. And you'll feel that difference. You can try both ways and you'll feel, oh yeah, there's more openness in the back. I'm kind of squeezing my shoulder blades together a little bit, but there's more openness in the shoulder there and in the neck. Neck stops, lots of freedom there. Good. And we'll just take a moment to lean. It's more, a nicer way, rather than kind of leaning over, think of it as extending through the right side, maybe contracting the left as you inhale. And then exhale, coming to center. Actually, that's inhale. Sorry, the wrong way around. Inhale up, exhale, lengthening through the left. Inhale up, exhale, lengthening through the right. Kind of feels a bit nicer than leaning. Leaning's a different kind of feeling and kind of more impacting on the lower back, whereas we get a little bit more length in the side. Inhaling, stretch up, exhaling, lengthening through the right, inhaling, stretch up, lengthening through the left. One more, inhaling, stretch up, lengthening as you exhale through the right, then stretch up center. Inhale, exhale, the hands coming down, pushing the heels of the palms out to the sides, letting the hands come down to the sides, nice and easy. So let's take the left hand down to the left side, bending the elbow, fingers pointing forward. We extend the right arm up, fingertips going to the ceiling. Watch those fingers reaching over the body, keeping the eyes going to the ceiling on the inside of that arm. Relaxing that left shoulder down away from the ear rather than hunching it up, so everything feels open. You've got yourself steady here with the hand or the forearm, whichever feels better. Keeping the sitting bones on the ground. So you really feel that stretch coming from the, or expansion is a better word, from the hip all into the right side. Lovely. And make it a nice, easy kind of coming out of that posture, just letting the arm fall forwards and rolling back up. Feels very nice and easy and fluid to do it that way. Right hand on the right side, fingers pointing forwards. Breathe in, extend up to the left. Enjoy that expansion of the breath, breathing out, reaching over the body. Bending into that right elbow, hand on the ground or forearm, looking up at the ceiling on the inside of that arm if your neck allows that. And breathe, keep the sitting bones down. Keep the shoulder down away from the ear, keep both shoulders away from the ears. And then let the arm fall forwards and come up to seated again. Yeah, have a little wriggle there. And then we just lift the knees up. I'm going to hug the knees to the chest. Just come into a nice little egg, a cosmic egg. Enjoy that hugging of the body. Yeah, give yourself a little hug. A little bit of love, a bit of appreciation, a bit of a well done for being here, taking care of yourself right now. And when we take care of ourselves right now, we're taking care of our future selves. This is very key. Everything we do right now has an impact on our future, which is amazing, really. So the cosmic egg, let's take the hands around the front of the shins there, just below the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the shoulders back. And come into this little balance. It just feels very kind of floaty. It can feel floaty. It's a little bit of effort for the abdominals and the back, but you can keep the toes on the floor if you feel better about it. But have that little moment of just floating and balancing on the sit bones. So sitting quite forwards onto the sit bones. Back of the neck also in line with the spine. Good. And release that. Slide the legs away. Bounce the knees up and down. Okay. So we're going to just slow everything down now. Extend the fingers toward the toes. Slowly lay the body down. As slowly as you can. If you want, you can just lie down. However you feel, if you want to make a bit of extra effort, keep breathing low, just to keep that softness around this effort. And once you're laying down, pull down a little bit. Let everything go for a second. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Enjoy the sound making. And then breathe in again. As you breathe out, push the back into the ground, draw the knees up. Just hug the knees again. Have a little rock and roll. Well, just one more thing, I think, maybe here. I think what would be really nice here at this moment is just to come into happy baby. So put some space between the knees, take the hands between the knees. The first two fingers, if you can hook them around the big toe, great, or hold the ankles if you can't quite reach the toes. And then we kind of come into the happy baby pose. And this is great for your back, for your hips. Also, it's just great for your mind and your well-being because it feels fun. And if it doesn't feel fun, try and find a way of making it fun. And the way that I like to make it fun is just play, explore. See, what does my body do in this place? Can I stretch my leg? Can I bring my feet together? Should I just roll side to side? What feels good for you? Do you like to bring the knees either side of the ground? Do you want to just bend the knees, let them float around? What do you want to do? Circles with the knees. Playing around. Breathe. Yeah, just playing and feeling at ease. Just enjoying the feeling in the back of the body as well. You're rolling around. And then bring the hands back to the knees. Hug the knees again. Have a little rock. Gentle rock. Place the soles of the feet on the ground. Slide the legs away. Put some space between the heels. Put some space between the hands and the bodies. Tuck the chin in slightly, or put the head on a small cushion or folded blanket, just something small, not a big. If you've got a big pillow, then your head's going to be there's going to be too much movement and too much of a disalignment of the neck. You want to keep the neck in line with the spine. So find that position. If you want to place something underneath the knees, a cushion, that's really great. But we're just finding our Yoga Nidra now. So slowly finding your way into that position. We're going to practice Yoga Nidra. So if there's anything you need to do now to steady yourself, to slow everything down, then do that right now. Maybe you need to cover yourself with a shawl or a blanket. Maybe you need to get some extra cushions. Maybe you need to close the curtains, light a candle, whatever you want to do. Take some time to make this time really extra special. Maybe you have some nice oils you want to just smell, put in your hands, light some incense, create the right atmosphere. So the practice of Yoga Nidra, as you're getting yourself ready, lying down, closing your eyes, and making yourself as comfortable as possible so that your body isn't distracting you, so that your clothes or the blanket isn't distracting you, that you're able to rest and be still for the next 30 minutes. Eyes are closed, and we keep them closed throughout the practice. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of listening and awareness. And my voice will be here with you the whole time as an anchor for you to hold throughout, to keep your attention focused, and to keep you safe and secure in the practice. So you can completely let go in this practice. You can let go. And the more you can let go, the more you can enter into it and fully give yourself to the Yoga Nidra, then the more depth and the more clarity and the more restoration and relaxation you'll receive. And creativity, it's a creative space. It's in a way, it's like an easy meditation. So you have my voice all the time, keeping your mind steady and focused. So say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. I will not sleep. Make that commitment to yourself at the beginning before we begin the practice. And give yourself some time to become calm and steady. And take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, just feel calmness spreading throughout your body, and the mind freeing up and becoming open. And as you breathe out, say to yourself mentally, relax, relax. Let go, loosen your grip. Just for these minutes, give yourself to the Yoga Nidra. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound. without attempting to identify the source of any sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds inside the building you're in, sounds inside the room that you're in, sounds of your own body, your breath, your own heartbeat. Develop your awareness of the room that you're in. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Breath coming in and breath going out. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Without concentrating too hard, without interfering with the natural process. Simply watch the breath and listen to my voice, and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say to yourself mentally, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the moment to make your resolve, your sankalpa. This is an intention or an affirmation for your practice today. A positively framed sentence. It might start with something like I am, I can, I will, I have. Whatever you want to develop in yourself. Please state your sankalpa 3 times now, clearly, with feeling and awareness. Now we begin the rotation of consciousness, moving your awareness through the body. As I mention each part of the body, you bring your attention to that part of the body. And if you wish, you can repeat that body part after I say it. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Left side of the body, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. The front of the body, top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together. The whole of the body together. The whole of the body together. The whole of the body together. Bring your awareness to the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. Elbows and the floor. Back of the hands and the floor. Buttocks and the floor. Calves and the floor. Heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously and evenly. Feel all these points clearly and distinctly. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips. The space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat, and throat to navel. Let the breath be as it is, without any force or trying to make it any different. Just awareness. Maintain your awareness. And at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 21. I am breathing out 21. I am breathing in 20. I am breathing out 20. I am breathing in 19. I am breathing out 19. And so on, from 21 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath, from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Bring your awareness to the following sensations, recreating sensations in the body. Heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness, the weight of the body against the floor. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You're feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness. Cold. Awaken the experience of cold. Awaken coldness in the body. Bitter cold. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in the winter with bare feet. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Heat. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat and hotness. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you may have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Allow it. Investigate it. A real feeling of pain. Pleasure. Recollect the feeling of pleasure. Awaken the feeling of pleasure and allow it to grow, physical or mental. Recreate this feeling, relive it, make it vivid, allow it to expand throughout your body. Awaken the feeling of pleasure, a real experience of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Notice if you are drowsy or sleepy. Say to yourself, I am awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of the mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but without becoming involved. Practice detached awareness only. Now with your inner vision, bring to mind the following imagery. Imagine that you are on the ceiling and you see below you your body lying in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. See your body slowly stand up and tiptoe to the door. Quietly open it and go outside, closing the door softly behind you. See your body walking outside your building. See the familiar things around you. There is no sense of effort, only lightness. You meet some people you know. You see them, but they don't see you. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they are making their usual conversation. Suddenly you find that your body is lifted up and floating over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below. Across its surface, a ship is steaming. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind blows the clouds, your body is also blown. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off banks of white cloud. Above you, puffs of cloud scurry across a blue sky. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land. On the ground below you, you see farmhouses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers that reflect the sun. Pause a moment and look closely at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed, and on your face is an expression of peace and calm. See your body suddenly immersed in color as it passes through a rainbow. Feel yourself washed and purified by subtle colors: yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, golden yellow. Feel the colors penetrating your whole body, nourishing and invigorating you at some deep level. Then slowly make your return. See your body return to the earth. See your body return to the outside of your building. See again the familiar objects. Quietly open the door. Walk inside. Close it after you. You lie down on the floor. Now see your body, slowly practicing some yoga postures. Your body rests again in Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. And rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness, watching for any subtle phenomena, colors, patterns, images, symbols. And take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and let them go. But continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa. Repeat the same sankalpa you made at the beginning of the practice, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Divasya Dimai Dio Yona Prashodayat. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Start to become aware of your body, your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Feeling the ground beneath you, supporting you, and the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room around you, the sounds. Be aware of the space around you, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. And take your mind out slowly, becoming completely external. Just lying quietly for a few moments, allowing yourself to adjust. With your eyes closed, to start moving your body, stretching yourself, breathing a little deeper, waking the body up gradually and gently, taking your time without hurrying. And when you're sure that you're awake, allow yourself to slowly sit up and open your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Slowly bringing yourself back. Okay. Finding your seat, looking around, coming back. Maybe just touching the surface of your body, enlivening and awakening, and also being grateful for this body, for this life, this body as it is, appreciation and love for this body. And then we'll bring the hands together and we close, focusing all the heat and energy between the palms of the hands. Yeah, give it some breath. And we bring that heat and energy to the heart center. We come in for a moment, close the eyes, and bring to mind or allow whoever wants to pop up there, someone who maybe might need some extra love, healing, or attention. Living or not living, more than one person if you want. And just connect with that person or people, sending them love, kind words, appreciation, and feel that reflection coming back into your heart. And so we connect heart to heart to heart. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your practice.